Good evening and welcome to this week's episode of Eat, Crit and Survive Plays, a board game where some friends have gathered around the digital table to play some board games together.
Yay!
Yay! We're back to play a board game. I just realized I have the wrong colour people and it visually offends me.
Oh dear.
I know. I need green with yellow.
Very
Hi everyone. Yeah, we're back. We are playing some Libertalia, the Winds of Galecrest today, which I think is one of my top 10 games of 2022. I think I really enjoyed this one. The reprint of the original Libertalia. If you are new to the channel, welcome along. As
gosh darn it!
Gosh darn it! I had YouTube the wrong way around again. Joining me as always, we have Laura.
Hola!
And we have Dom.
Ahoy!
And yeah, we are going to be playing some Libertalia, as we say. It's a good little piratey game that I believe, Dom, you are very familiar with, at least the original version.
Yes, and we have played this before as well, this variant before. Yeah, always a good one. Easy to pick up, but plenty of variety and enough complexity to make you think.
Indeedy. So, yeah, we are going to be giving...
No. Oh no, I don't know what I'm doing. How the hell do I get my cards back out of my hand?
I'd just leave them there. Just press H and it makes your hand disappear for now, because we'll need them again later.
Oh, okay, thank goodness.
Sorry,
guys, I panicked.
That's okay. So yeah, we are going to be playing some Libertalia today, they keep saying. Yeah, that's what we're doing. I've forgotten how to do hosting things, which is impressive. I don't know how that's happened. I think, Dom, for you, it's easier for you to just draw yours into your hand, because you've got your deck of your cards are randomized here.
Yep.
So if you just pull yours into your hand, ours will stay on our little playmats to make it a little easier.
Dom can keep his on his playmat.
Well, no, because we don't want to see them.
Can you still see them?
No.
There we go.
Oh, fine. Yeah.
That's the whole point of putting it on your playmat means you can't see them.
Yeah. Dom's having it doesn't matter. Yes, but we are getting into the spirit of Halloween. Really? Why am I saying Halloween? It's not even.
We're getting started early, damn it.
Yeah.
But you do it. I told just now.
Hi, welcome to Eat, Crit, Survive, where today we're going to play some board games with our friends in undisclosed locations. And today we're going to be on the seas with Libertalia, the Gales of Windcrest?
Nope.
Waves of Galecrest.
Winds of Galecrest. I was very close, guys. Very close. I got Gales and Wind, which was very kind of like...
You've got wind, that's unfortunate.
Shut up.
Do you want to do the ad?
Game tea. Go buy things. Use Eat, Crit, Survive to get 5% off your fancy new dice and fun things that we love.
Candles.
And candles.
Getting into the spirit of the holiday that is happening, which is not Halloween, it's definitely Valentine's Day. Game Tea have got a sale going on at the moment. You can go to gametea.co.uk/eat-crit-survive and go into what's going on. They have a sale going on, which is partly a sort of getting a lot of their love stuff. They've got things like the gaming-related poems and Valentine's cards, which Laura has one of those tucked away somewhere.
Oh, that you got me.
That I got you, yeah. That I got you from a few years ago.
You're talking about the one that I've got you this year.
No. There are all sorts of candles that are sort of themed, including the one which is right underneath Laura's phone there. It's there. Health bars are red, mana is blue, press X to continue as my player 2.
Very cute.
I use that player 2 as a helpful line when I propose. That helps. But yeah, so you can go to gametea.co.uk/eat-crit-survive or use the code eat-crit-survive to get yourself 5% off. But they also have a sale going on at the moment for art prints. You can go onto that, and I believe you can order yourself a mystery tube of art prints.
A mystery tube.
A3 art prints. You can get, I believe you can get 5 art prints plus a bonus one. For normally a retail value of around £100, you can get it for just 30. So head over there if you want to go and check out some of their wonderful art. We have some of their really nice artwork downstairs. So having a look at. And I'm going to double check my own ad read, because I did that off of memory, which was a mistake. Because now I've lost confidence in myself.
Oh dear, how sad.
Yeah, we've got the Love Potion candle, which you can go and check on there. It's a wonderful one. We've got the Bard's Sonnet, which is all about love for the Queen, as he writes his sonnet. Some wonderful runic synthwave sharp-edged resin dice set. A Geek Love poem, which is a really nice little poem. They have a Coin of Lovers, which is part of their Coin of Wonders set. Some of which appears in our D&D campaign, which you can check out on our YouTube page. And the special mystery art tube, as they do their art clearly special.
Art tube. I want everything to be called an art tube.
Art tube. Yeah, you can go and check that out.
Art tube.
An art tube. So yeah, that is some of fun stuff that's going on at Game Tea. So let's get into.
These are also by Game Tea.
They are by Game Tea. They are the cards that go with the Coins of Wonder, which the party are currently using in our D&D campaign. So that's what those are inspired by. The one at the
Lovers,
the 2-part coin that comes.
Vitality. Curses and block armor, mirrors, siren, safe passage, turn moon alchemy, criticals, beat and famine, questions at heart, fate, life and death.
The life and death coin has come up a lot as a plot point in the campaign.
So I'm guessing it's like the deck of many things, sort of.
Kind of. The coin, so they are a bag of coins that you are able to purchase for your D&D campaign.
Oh, they're so shiny. Look at the gold on the side. It's so shiny.
As well as the cards that come with them that explain what the coins can do in your D&D campaign. So you can go and check those out. We're using them. And
we're going to not look at whatever it was.
Life and Death.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's the coin Connor has. And it has been used to great effect. So check it out when it comes onto YouTube on Friday. Because that is the thing. Dom, have you looked at the episodes thus far?
No, I'm saving it as sort of a thing to listen to during housework.
Oh dear.
I've been trying to work out how to build a commander deck ready for Friday. I haven't finished yet, so I'm going to be busy with that and won't have a chance to watch it until the weekend.
Fair enough. So as a reminder for folks, we didn't say this last week, but on this Friday coming, we are not going to be playing our usual D&D session. We're going to be playing some Magic with our friends. So we're going to be offline. So go and check out some of the other wonderful streamers that are doing board game stuff or D&D. Up to you. Right, let's talk about today's game, Libertalia. I find a thing that says, "Read me."
Read me. Oh, there's a broken one. I'm guessing the broken one on fire.
That's deliberate. That's the Lover's coin. Yeah, that gives you an advantage of the So, with Libertalia, the Winds of Galecrest, we are pirates who are sailing around trying to get booty and various other bits and pieces by exploring Galecrest and putting out our workers into our islands. We each have the same cards that we are playing with. I don't know what noise is happening outside. We each have the same cards of anthropomorphic animals that we're going to be placing out in our turn.
Probably a fox, something.
Possibly.
Or a bird.
And we're going to be putting them out here. When we place them out, we are going to be going from left to right in the order of their rank. And that will activate their day powers. Some of them have got day powers, some of them have got night powers, some of them have got dusk powers, and some of them have got anchor powers. And we'll explain those powers as we go along. In the day powers, they will activate in the day phase, and they will go from left to right, activating before we have a chance to take any of the loot. If they have a dusk power, then we will go back along the lines. We'll go left to right during the day, and then right to left in the dusk, meaning that the highest ranking officer will claim booty first. And they will take one of these tiles and bring it back to their play area, which will result in the ability that is shown here. We are playing with the stormy side of the board, which could have an impact onto some of the different powers.
Sunshine side of
we have always done the calm side, so we are now playing with the stormy side, which gives slightly different powers to before. But one of the cool things about this version of the game is the board is double-sided, But you also have these little tokens that you can do. You can sort of flip them actually during your setup and mix and match them into your game, which is kind of fun. So during the dusk phase, we are all going to draw back a loot token and activate a dusk power if we have it. Once we have done that, we're going to activate a nighttime powers, and then we will continue on as we go. At the end of the 4th day, we will have finished the first round. There are 3 voyages and 3 rounds that we're going to be taking, and they will have a different amount of loot as we go along. One of the things that is beneficial to us in terms of determining ties is our reputation. The further to the right we are on our reputation track, the better positioned we are, and therefore we go to the further right. We have the priority in that essence. So at the moment, I have the greatest reputation, then Laura, then Dom. So, indeed. So we will we're going to start the game from there. I think
Do they
Laura
all
has...
stay on? All the colours stay on there?
They do, because they act as blockers to move around and sort of help differentiate order. Let's have a quick look at the powers that we have going on today. So for a chest, you will gain 4 doubloons at the end of the turn, plus 1 for each of your map tokens. A barrel, you may discard this token at the dusk that you gain it to gain 2 reputation, or you can just gain 2 doubloons at the anchor phase. The relic during during the night phase, you will lose a doubloon. The hook, you will discard the character that gained this token, meaning it does not come onto your ship, as it would normally do. The saber, discard a character of your choice from an adjacent player's ship. The amulet, gain 1 doubloon for each reputation token to the right of yours. You kind of want to be lower in the reputation track in order to get that one. And then the map. If you have more map tokens than any opponent, you gain 8 doubloons and discard your maps. Otherwise, keep your map tokens for the next voyage. Interesting. There's some fun abilities there.
Oh. And they activate at the end of the...
So the ones which have got the dusk symbol will activate on the dusk phase that they are taken.
the anchors.
The anchors are at the very end of the voyages.
Okay.
So, in the meantime, we have set up. So, normally what would happen is one player will shuffle their deck and they will deal out 6 cards. Everyone else will go into their decks and find the 6 pirates that they are going to be using. In this instance, Dom has been designated that player by table flip here.
Big guy.
So, okay. So, we have our 6 characters chosen. We have the cabin boy, the officer, the watchman, the merchant, the surgeon, and the quartermaster. Now, this is an interesting combination of powers to have early on. So we are going to have a look at what we're going on here. First of all, at the start of the round, we do gain some doubloons based on our reputation points. So I gain 10 doubloons, Laura gets 11, Dom gets 12. Now, for the moment, we will be gaining them by these doubloon tokens rather than the spinny dials on our treasure chest, because at the end of each voyage, we bury our treasure, we lock those coins in onto our treasure chest. So we will gain ourselves some coins. So I get 10. I'm just going to put over here. You do. Oops. That's good. So we shall all choose one. We'll put it face down in front of us, and then we will all reveal simultaneously. So let's have a look at what we've got.
Yes, trying to make a plan for which loot you want to try and grab. And
This is an interesting set of powers to have with this particular set of loot tokens.
okay.
This is all very difficult because all the characters are pretty much things to do with loot tokens.
They are.
So what's the difference with the storm?
They are different powers.
Different powers.
I have chosen my character. Artwork in the general area around this is pretty cool.
Ooh, hang on, should I be losing a doubloon or something because I'm at that end of the reputation track?
No,
No.
if you lose another reputation, you'll lose a doubloon instead because you're at the lowest
right.
possible end of the track. It's been a while since we played this, and I do enjoy this game. It's on your 10 by 10 list, isn't it, Laura? You obviously really like it as well.
I do, but it's nice because it's not a massive kind of right. If I do that, then that links to that, and then that does that, and then triggers that, and blah blah blah. Blah. This is just kind of a nice pick a card, do a thing. Pick a card, do a thing.
Okay,
Pick a card.
I've picked my cards and put it up by the island slots.
Actually, I'm going to change my mind on this slightly because I think. Yeah, I'm going to do this instead.
So do these you only trigger the power once, and then they go into your ship, and only the end game scoring then triggers from them.
Sorry, say again.
So their powers only trigger once when you land on the island.
If
And
they have
then
a,
the
if
end
they have a
game-
daytime power,
Yes, and then the end game one is the only.
yeah, if they have an anchor power, then they'll activate at the end of the
The
day.
dusk power doesn't again
Dusk
only if they're on your. Oh,
So, okay, I'll go through it again. So, daytime powers will activate during the day phase,
yeah.
and we'll go through those. The dusk phase, they will activate once when you pull them back to your ship, which means they'll be face up below your ship,
Yes.
just sort of ready to be shown here. If they have an anchor power, as long as they are still there at the end of the day 4, round 4, effectively, the end of the voyage, then their power will
So dusk
activate.
and downtime will only ever be once.
Yes.
Yeah, that's.
I do like that they've gone to the effort of making all the ships different as well. Would have been very easy to just make those generic and the same.
What dictates the order of picking loot?
It is the rank. So whoever is the highest rank,
As a number,
yes. So each
not
of
reputation.
no, the reputation is used for breaking ties. So if we
So
all
as
pick
in, do you mean the highest number or the lowest number?
the highest number.
Okay. So when you go backwards through dusk, that's
So you go from left to right in ascending order during the day phase, and then you go from right to left from the highest number on the card to the lowest.
when you're picking loot.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Right.
Think so.
Okie dokie. Have you chosen?
Sure. Yep.
Okay. And excuse me. 3, 2, 1, flip. Oh. Ooh, interesting. So Dom and I both chose the officer. I have the higher reputation, so I go before Dom. And Laura chose the watchman. So we will each go through our day powers first. So Dom, you have chosen your officer. So you gain until you have a total of 12 doubloons. Although actually
I start with 12 doubloons, so I gain 2 reputation.
you do.
So that puts me
Well,
at
start with
top.
and it just shifts us down, which is very nice. Now, because even though the reputation order has changed, it doesn't change our positioning now. My power is the same. I, however, started with 10, so I gain 2. Laura, switch a loot token from the current day with one from the next day, if possible. So swap a looty token around.
No. No. Stick with that. Stick with my husband.
Okay.
I'll stick with my first answer, please, Carol.
Yes, that's worked out pretty well for you.
Okay. So now we go into the dusk phase and we go back along the line. So Laura, you have the highest ranking, so you get to take loot first.
Yay.
I wonder what you might take.
Yay!
I feel like so you take your card back as well.
Where does it go back into my?
It doesn't go into a hidden area; it just goes below it, so it's still visible. I'm going to take the relic.
I don't have a table to put it on. Oh, there it is. He's fine.
There you go. I'm going to take the relic. So
Okay, so my officer gets the hook and is instantly killed.
yes.
Oh.
And you get the hook. There you go.
There
Right,
you go.
and then we go again into the second day. Nice and simple gameplay. Sorry, no, we go into the night phase first, which means I lose at the blue, which is very sad. Alrighty.
Okay, pick our crew for the next day.
We don't pick any more things. No.
So
We don't pick another card. No.
we do. We pick a new card.
Pick a new card
Yes.
now.
Yep.
Well, which one do we pick?
Whichever one you want. Oh, we don't. No, sorry. We don't draw any new cards. No, we do that at the end of the voyage. Sorry, I misunderstood your question. Go with this one.
Okay, I think I've decided.
I have decided.
It's always interesting because you have a cunning plan, and then other people do something you don't expect, and it
goes out the window very quickly.
Yeah. So I think I have a plan B if needed.
No, this is my problem. That this game does give me serious AP, even though it's very simple. Just like which is the best?
What are you doing? How are you doing? What are you doing?
Thank you for those of you who have not been following us for long is analysis paralysis.
Indeed. It is something Laura can suffer from.
Oh, we could all suffer from it.
We can all suffer from it. We need to do a charity drive for analysis paralysis. This is Barbara. She once sat down for a game of Scrabble, and she is still taking her turn. Her first turn was 15 years ago. Could you help research the analysis paralysis that has racked Barbara for 15 years? Phone today.
That's an interesting question. I'm not sure if I should help this research into analysis paralysis or not. I mean, there's pros and cons on both sides.
If you are struggling with the question of analysis paralysis and whether you should contribute to the analysis paralysis bereavement fund, then call now on 555.
All now.
What are the rest of the numbers? All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's reveal what we have. I and Dom have both gone for the Watchman, which will probably make my Watchman completely pointless. So, I will swap a loot token. Sure, you know what? I'm going to swap this cursed relic for this saber.
For the sword.
Because I assume whatever I do will be somewhat pointless. Dom.
Yes. I was not expecting Laura to pick the quartermaster, but okay.
Yeah, it's very early to play the quartermaster. Unless she plans to kill him.
Reasons.
Okay.
That's-
Do. Yeah, no, what? Laura is going to get a first pick, so I don't particularly want to give her the option of the chest. So,
Let's make all the options bad.
oh, she can have a barrel.
Okay. Laura, you gain 1 doubloon for each of your loot tokens. You
Yay.
currently have 1.
Yep. That's fine.
Hooray. Alright, and now we go into the dusk phase. So, Laura, if you would like to take, please, your loot token.
You want killing her quartermaster,
okay.
a cunning plan.
So he goes into your graveyard. Dom,
Is this the graveyard?
that is a graveyard, yes.
So I put him in it or on it.
On it,
Oh
fine.
yeah, no, it flips him over. Yeah, that's fine.
Yes. Dom, what would you like to do? Would you like to take the hook or would you like to take the barrel?
Yeah, I think I will take the barrel, because why not?
Alright, so I get Hooky. I watched Hook the other day.
Did you get round to finally watching it?
I did get round to watching
Did
it.
you like it?
Eh.
Oh. There's no trying with you in films.
I tried.
Also.
I tried. It was just like,
Yes.
it's fine.
Yeah, you did.
I watched it once. I don't need to watch it again.
Mm.
Right, we are into day 3 where the loot is a saber, a relic, and a chest.
Mm.
Alright. I'll go with you today. Oh, I also lost to the bloom because of the relic that I still have.
Oh.
That's it. Yeah, I don't know. Didn't necessarily want Hook. I wonder. I liked the actor who was playing Hook. I did not particularly care for
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams playing Peter Pan,
No.
which is a fairly substantial part of the movie.
Yes, it's kind of the whole point.
Meryl Streep as Wendy, though, did appreciate that. Don't you Meryl Streep? No, I don't. I mean Professor McGonagall.
Hell.
I mean the woman who plays Professor McGonagall. I know, we've established Maggie Smith, isn't it?
What?
Maggie?
Oh, when she's old.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's playing old Wendy. Yeah, it's Maggie
Yes.
Smith, isn't it?
Who shall I
Exactly.
pick? Who shall I pick?
I did enjoy the Hook potentially committing suicide. Don't stop me, Smee. Stop me, Smee. Don't stop me. Don't stop me, Smee. That amused me. But that was about it.
Oh, well, that's a bit sad, isn't it?
Yeah. It's fine.
But,
I got on with my day, and then I watched some disappointing rugby, so that happened. It was a good Saturday.
I mean, surely it would have been better if the rugby wasn't disappointing.
Well, it was Wales losing to Ireland, so there's that.
when you both picked your cabin boy, you
Yes.
don't pick loot. You don't gain any loot tokens.
We haven't played our Cannon Boy yet.
Oh, I thought you both did.
We played our officers.
Oh, obviously, and then the binocular guy. Yeah, that's fair.
Yes, we both have played our officers and then our
Watchmen.
Watchmen.
What I was going to say, I thought that's what we did. But, oh.
Watchmen is a comic book that I probably should read at some point, but I have never gotten around to it. You chosen my dear?
No.
Okay.
It is. Yeah, I mean, I think it maybe kind of lost a bit of its impact because it was so big and influential and has been referenced so much. But I still find it worth reading.
Fair enough.
And funnily enough,
Yep.
although it didn't make, I don't think it made it into the film. There is a whole subplot about a kid reading a pirate comics, so you get a bunch of pirate comics thrown in as well.
Always handy. All right, let's flip over our things. 3, 2, 1, flip.
Luke and I are obviously thinking very much alike.
Yeah.
Yes. So we've both got the surgeon. Laura has the officer. So if you have 12 or more doubloons, gain 2 reputation. Otherwise, gain doubloons. You have a total of 12. How many doubloons does you have? 12. 2 reputation. 2 reputation. Ooh, you and me, we got 12 reputation. And you know about me. All right, so I get to reclaim a character back. Thanks to my surgeon. Return the character from the graveyard to my hand without revealing it. Although we both know which characters have been killed for Dom and I, so kind of irrelevant, but who knows. Dom, you have the first pick of the loot.
Yeah, I think I will be taking that nice big treasure chest.
Okay. I am taking the relic.
Oh.
Yes, I know what you're up to.
Laura, what would you like?
Well,
Who would you like to kill with your saber?
My surgeon should be on my ship.
ships, as in the ones below
The
the.
ones below our boards, yes. There you go. I have an officer and a surgeon. Dom has a watchman and a surgeon.
Well, either we're on a really tiny planet or this table is really high up.
Yeah.
The table is in the sky, yes.
Oh yeah, crikey.
Look at that. If you pivot round, you can see the whole board, the whole box art, basically below it.
Oh, that's pretty. That is actually kind of awesome.
It's pretty cool.
Ooh.
I'll get rid of
off in one direction.
My officer.
Yeah, nothing.
I mean, none of them have got nighttime powers.
No,
It kind of
exactly.
doesn't matter. Yeah, you're right.
It's fine.
Right, and then we come to
Just
the nighttime
living for the
powers.
sheer joy of it.
Yes.
I lose 2 doubloons because of my 2 relics. And now it is the next day. We have got a map, we have a amulet, and we have a saber to choose from this time.
You lose 2 because of your.
I do, because I have 2 relics. It's 1 each.
So that triggers every time.
Yep, that's a nighttime
Oh,
phase.
it's a night.
So it's not great, but it has led into my plan, sort of. It's not necessarily going to help me, but it has led into the plan.
The plan.
The plan.
Okay. Wisely, it's debatable.
You've chosen anyway.
I have chosen poorly.
Dom, have you chosen?
One moment.
So what colours deck are you going to be running on Friday, Dom?
I haven't decided yet.
I ain't got
thought-
a pizza. I'm here for the pizza.
Yeah, I thought, I'll wait to see what shiny new cards I get at the pre-release event, and I should have realised there'd be a bunch of poison effects and things that care about poison, and I don't know. As
Not
a
your
new
style.
player, poison doesn't seem like a fun way to introduce them to the game.
That's fair. All right, so let us flip everything over, everyone. 3, 2, 1, flip.
Ooh.
All right, Dom and I have changed things up. Dom has gone for the quartermaster. I have gone for the merchant. Laura has gone for Roger the cabin boy.
Way.
Or goat, I guess.
Goatee. Yeah.
So you are the leftmost character in the island. You gain 3 doubloons. I am the merchant. I can discard 1, 2, or 3 items called loot tokens from my ship.
Are the silvers 3?
They are 3.
Good, I couldn't see.
I can discard 1, 2, or 3 items called loot tokens from my ship to gain 1, 4, or 9 doubloons. I will discard my 2 lovely relics to give myself 4 doubloons. I'll take a 1 and a 3.
Yeah.
So,
And I gain a doubloon for each of my loot tokens. Surprisingly enough, I currently have 3, so that will be 3 doubloons for me.
Indeedy. Dom, you get the first choice of the loot this round. What would you like?
I'm having that treasure map.
That's fair and valid. I will have the amulet. Because it doesn't matter what I take, because Laura won't be taking the saber.
No, I don't get anything, which is fine.
You can't trust the cabin boy with the sword. He's not seen you enough.
I
Doesn't
mean,
get the sword
again,
yet.
there's no one to kill, so
What's the point?
what's the point?
It's on the end of the sword.
Yes, oh, I saw that coming. All right, so we have no nighttime powers.
Why do I have 4 cards beneath and no? Why
What?
do you only have 2 cards beneath?
2 of my cards being hey, XXL Black Sheep, welcome along. There's that sheep rambling its way through, and rambling was a deliberate pun.
Yeah.
Rambling its way through. Welcome back. Good to see you.
Why do you have 2 cards?
Because 2 of mine have been killed. You're doing good so far, thank you, XXL Black Sheep. We are just finishing our first voyage. So we are going to explore things and see what goes on. So we're coming into our anchor phase at the end of the voyage. So do we have any anchor abilities on our cards?
Dom does.
Unfortunately, I do. I have to lose 6 doubloons
You do lose 6
for my quartermaster.
Watermaster. Okay, and then we'll go through the anchor powers of our various loot tokens. So we will start with the chest. Who has a chest?
I do.
So you gain 4 doubloons plus 1 for each of your map tokens. I believe you
So I
have 1.
gain
5.
5 doubloons total.
Barrels. Does anyone have a barrel?
Yep.
Nah.
You gain 2 more doubloons.
For me.
Nice.
Amulet. Gain 1 for each reputation token to the right of yours. I have an amulet, and I have every reputation token to the right of me, so I gain 5.
I also have an amulet and I gained 3.
Huzzah. And then Dom with your map.
I gain 8 and discard the map.
You do.
But that's fine. It got me 8 doubloons.
Right, for ease, just to make these things a little easier for me to demonstrate to them, I'm just going to pop these tokens on, because then I can just double click on them rather than having to zip around the board. Makes my life a little easier.
Yeah, that's fair. That's what I kept doing. I kept clicking and thinking, why are they showing it?
Because they're the ones that are printed on the board.
Yes, I know.
Let's just lock
That's better.
those in place.
Then we add those doubloons to our chest.
We add all the doubloons we currently have to our chest. I forgot to ask, Black Sheep, how are you? How have you been for the last week or so since we last saw you? Alright, so that is 16, 17 doubloons for me.
18 for me.
24 for me.
Whoa!
That does not surprise me.
Nice.
That round went reasonably well for me.
That was a good starting round.
Loot tokens go back in the bag, don't they?
All loot tokens go back into the bag, and we will redraw in a second. I do like how this game scales. Because, I mean, it just gives you more loot tokens and more things to happen to it. It scales quite nicely with more players.
More stuff.
But it also has a good solo mode, I think. I've not played it yet. I intend to at some point. That's our first.
I've not tried solo mode.
Sorry?
I've not tried solo mode. I think the original edition didn't come with one.
He did not. It's a very Stonemaier thing to have added in. Stonemaier do put solo modes into pretty much all their games. Wow, that's a very different loot setup. But they've also improved the 2-player version of this. It makes it there actually is a 2-player version.
Oh, is there?
There is, yes.
Of this game?
Of this game,
That
yes.
we have.
We have it.
Oh, isn't it like
It has
AI?
it has an AI token that sort of sits at 20.5.
Yeah.
So it just depends on where we position on there. So it makes life a little interesting. All right. So our people who we have employed this round go to our graveyards. They are done. They go bye-bye.
Oh, do they not stay?
They do not stick around.
Oh, okay.
But we do. They do not all stick around.
Oh, okay. But even the ones that I've got, like, so end of round scoring is only for the round, not
Yes.
every round?
I'm fairly certain they may. I will double check because
Yes.
Because I
I have a
thought
feeling they may actually be out of the game completely and never might even be brought back by things like the surgeon.
I think the surgeon's the only thing that can bring them back. There's the 2-player mode. As I scroll through the rules. Art by Mr. Cuddington.
Oh yeah, let's just say to put them into your graveyard.
Yeah. Where am I looking?
Cool, makes things easier.
And a voyage. Discard loot tokens and characters in ships, unless specified specifically noted on a character, or loot tile, put all loot tokens back to the bag and all character cards in your ship to the graveyard. However, keep all remaining cards in your hand. This way you'll begin the voyage with some characters in hand that the other players have.
Yes, shall I get out 6 more cards ready for next round?
Please do, sir. So because of the way that this is set on Tabletopia, Laura and I have our entire decks in our hands. Dom has his laid out.
Yeah.
I thought we were doing a I like to move all across.
I thought I was doing that as well, but Tabletopia disagreed.
Okay.
so. Do we have 8 now?
Yes, although Dom and I will have 3 more. So this time we have the because we used the surgeon, yeah, we brought them back. So we have the aristocrats.
We have numbers, please.
34.
Thank you. Hold on. Let me get it first.
That is the
I have it
only
about below my board, so you can see if you
have. This is the only thing that's
Oh God.
that's the only thing that is slightly faffy about doing this on Tabletopia. Is not the smoothest experience to do this exact bit. But the rest of the game is fine.
Was it 34?
34.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
28.
Mm-hmm.
19. 13. Ah! Oh no.
What are you doing?
I dropped my cards into your play area. Could I have them back, please? Can I have my ball back, please?
Maybe. I don't surrender. I have to do it one by one.
That's okay.
You've frescamed his crew into your ship.
I know. How rude.
Got them drunk on them, dragging them off.
And 1.
Yes, so you should have 1, 3, 13, 19, 28, 34. And then whatever he had left over from last time.
1, 3.
13.
1, 3, 13, 19.
19, 28 and 34.
That's them all there.
Go hide in secret, my scurvy crew.
Arr. Alrighty, and now we gain our doubloons.
Oh,
Right.
where have those cards gone?
Oh no, what have you done?
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine.
It's okay. It's okay.
I was
It's
trying to
fine.
I was trying to put them all in my hidden play area, and accidentally stacked them.
Ah,
So it's they haven't gone anywhere. They're just on top of each other. And
they're all there. They're just not necessarily where you want them to be.
Mr. Officer, get yourself off the aristocrats. That is not behaviour becoming of an officer.
Or a gentleman.
I know she's a very pretty mouse, but please keep your beak to yourself.
All right then.
Yeah.
Right. What,
Well,
You okay?
No, none of my cards are now going back into my graveyard.
Would you like me to?
Yes, please.
Come on, turn orange. There we go. Ah! Oh no, why's one of my cards in there? Oh no, what's happened?
I don't know.
There we go. Right, fixed it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, what else have we got?
Oh no, that's probably not a plan, is it?
So we have added the beggar, the aristocrat, the scout. Ooh, interesting. The smuggler, the armorer, and the quartermaster. Okay, let me go with this guy. Oh, we also have the necromancer, who lets you discard a relic tile from your ship and return a character from your graveyard to your ship. Which at the moment is only good if you have got something like a continuous nighttime power.
Oh yes, I've nearly forgot to take my doubloons for the day.
Yes, have you taken your doubloons, Laura?
Oh no.
Sorry, you choose, I'll get them for you.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Alright.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Tell me what you want, you really want.
Okay, let's hang on to you for a bit. You might not be a bad choice, might you? Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with my choice.
Good. You chosen Laura, dear?
No.
No.
Nope. But earliest in the round is when the analysis paralysis is the most acute because you have the most things to choose from.
Sorry.
The first round is when the analysis paralysis is going to be at its height because you have the most things to choose from.
Yeah.
She's still in the basket.
That's okay. Okay, no, right, I'm gonna go for it. Okay.
All good?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1, flip. Ooh, two smugglers and a beggar. So I have the lower reputation of me and Laura, so I will smuggle first.
Does it? I thought the high reputation goes first.
The higher reputation gets the higher rank, so they go first in going the other way.
Oh.
But good news, Laura. You're the owner of the rightmost character on the island. You get to give me 2 doubloons and gain a reputation.
Hey.
I will up your reputation.
Well, I take 5 and give away 3.
You keep a 3, Dom gets.
Yeah.
Dom just take 2 from the supply.
Okey-doke.
The smuggler. So the smuggler gains a loot token from the current day and then place the smuggler in your ship. So basically, I get in there first. I'm going to take that map token. Yoink. Laura. Okay. Get yourself a barrel.
And I will take the amulet.
All right. There are no dusk powers, no nighttime powers that will trigger at this point, so we just jump straight into day 2 of the stormy side of the board. Let's see what we get.
Okay, that's the plan. What do we do now? That's the question.
Do this. This.
That's the point. That is very much a point. Yes, that could be quite a good plan. The only downside is that. Do I have an alternate plan for that? That's not making optimal use. I don't want that. That's a high risk strategy.
Okay.
Dom is going for the high risk strategy. Laura.
No, I'm considering a high risk strategy. Okay, let's try. No, I think I have a more intelligent strategy.
Don't do it. Do the dumb thing. Right, everyone ready?
I swear you were channeling Ross then.
Yeah, he was. It's 100%
Do it.
something that Ross would do.
That's fair.
The
All right.
spirit of Ross.
3, 2, 1. Whoop. Dom's smuggler has arrived. My watchman and Laura's aristocrat. All right, Dom, what are you smuggling?
Surprisingly enough, I'm smuggling that treasure chest.
Interesting. Okay.
Hey, a chest in the hand is worth a map in the bush or something.
Okay. I will swap the map for the amulet. Laura, what do? You gain 2 reputation. Very nice. The most reputation of us all.
Yay. Funny how though that the more reputation you have, the less amount of coins you get.
Well, I guess it's because the higher up you are, the more likely you are going to get first choice of everything. I guess that's the balance of it. You're not going to get screwed over by what's left of the things. But anyway, what would you like to take? The barrel or the amulet? I'll take the amulet.
Your aristocrat comes back to your base as well.
Right, we have no nighttime power, so we go into the next day.
Yes.
Sure, why not? Let's go with this game. This could be interesting. I have a strategy. Whether it is the best idea, I have no idea. We shall find out.
Sounds like
The break.
Okay. No, let's not follow that strategy.
Ooh. My brain just had a thought of when is Shrove Tuesday? It's the pancake day. It's a week on Tuesday. Week Tuesday. Week Tuesday. It's a week after Valentine's Day. Gorge ourselves on chocolate, and then we will have pancakes.
Oops. I don't put myself on the island straight away.
Right, all good?
No.
Oh dear.
Yes, I'm definitely going to be having some of the wine I bought as a sort of self-made night for Valentine's Day. I'm trying to decide what to do for food. I haven't come to a decision, but I'm definitely going to be having something nice.
Yeah, why not? Treat yourself. We are going to Miller and Carter on Sunday as our Valentine's meal after we've come back from a day in Cheltenham looking at wedding.
To where, sorry?
Cheltenham racecourse.
No, the place you said you were going to.
Oh, Miller and Carter.
Steakhouse.
Oh, right. I've not heard of that one.
Fancy steakhouse chain on the roundabout, is it? It's the Malton Park roundabout, isn't it?
Oh, it's what everyone in Northampton calls the Toby Carvery roundabout, even though
It's not Toby.
Yes.
it's not Toby Carvery anymore. It's a
It's a Miller
Oh,
and
I know
Carter.
what you're on about. Oh, yeah, the Toby Carvery. Why didn't you say?
yeah, exactly.
Now it's posh. So
Now it's fancy.
now it's fancy.
I don't know. I mean, carvery, you've got different kinds of meat. Steak, you only get one.
Well, depends on whether you choose to have the meat. That is beef.
That is beef.
I believe they do other steaks.
Wooden?
Well, they do slather it in garlic butter, so I think they are really anti-vampires. Right, everyone
Okay.
chasing?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, flip. Interesting.
Interesting.
So I went for the Scouts. The Scout's power is I discard the Scout and immediately choose another character in my hand and place it on the island according to its ranking, moving other characters as needed. So I'm going to be taking the... I won't bother moving you two down because I will just play the Aristocrat. So Dom, you are Cabin Boy. If you are the leftmost character on the island, which you are now, you get balloons. That works out for you.
Yeah.
Laura, you are the Surgeon. You may return a character from your graveyard to your hand without revealing it.
I don't know what's in my hand, and I can't really not reveal it.
It's all right. We're not really looking. What's in
You
your
could
grave?
put them on your player board, and then we wouldn't be able to see.
Whilst that is happening, I'm going to be gaining myself 2 reputation. Boop, boop.
I've dropped your Surgeon down near your board, Laura. Oh no, I shouldn't have done, should I?
Shouldn't have done that yet, no.
Oh.
No. Oops. Back we go. It's fine. I ended it. Nobody saw, right? Nobody was watching that bit. Your
Fine.
blink.
Whilst that's happening, I'm going to be taking the Aristocrat back with the respective map token. All over in background for some reason.
Oh yes. Okay. That is a thing.
It is a thing. You're just looking for you got it?
Yeah.
Oh,
So what? Does it go back in my hand?
it goes back into your hand, yes. So
As in my
play area, yeah.
yes.
Yes. Normally it'd be your hand if you're holding it physically, but it is your choice of loot, Laura. You've got a barrel or a hook. There's your surgeon. Dom, your cabin boy is getting the hook.
No, he isn't, because I don't get any loot tokens.
Oh, that's right. In which case the hook goes back into play.
My cabin boy lives.
Hooray! Alright. Next up.
Yeah, I probably need to do.
I have chosen.
What?
options.
Hmm.
And then that. Hmm.
Okay.
Is that the plan? Sorry, I'm being minorly paralysed.
That's okay. I know the feeling.
Is this the plan, or is this a terrible idea?
Is this the real life, or is it just fantasy?
Certainly on the sea.
Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality.
Okay, let's give this a go.
All right. Ready, Laura?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1. Flippity-doo. Interesting. So the armor actually goes last. Laura's merchant. Who's it? So my armor does not have a daytime power. He has a dusk power and a nighttime power. So Laura, your merchant.
I'm going to discard my 3 barrels to get 9 doubloons.
That's fair. That's better than you would have gotten if you'd left them alone.
Yep.
Nice.
Dom?
I will gain 2 reputation.
All right. I shall move white and green. Thank you. And then you have the first pick, sir.
Yes, and having seen how good the maps are, I'm not letting you have all 3. I'm going to have that one.
Store one for the next round. Okay. Laura, what would you like? Saber or barrel? Get your aristocrat on.
Thank you. I still think they should have made the aristocrat a cat, just so they were an aristocrat.
The aristocrat, yes.
Oh, I don't know.
Now, I'm intrigued of Dom's timing to play the aristocrat now. Because Laura and I had already played ours, so you could have just waited to next round and made sure you got 5 doubloons. Otherwise, we're all losing 3, as it stands at the moment.
Yes.
Ooh, you be killing.
I'm going to stab your aristocrat.
Mine?
Yep.
Dom's winning.
Yeah, but... Oh, wait, is his aristocrat on the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I want to get rid of one of yours, so Dom, get rid of your aristocrat.
Okay.
And
My
get...
aristocrat
Well,
has
to be
been
fair, if you
spared.
took rid of mine, Dom would lose 3 points, so there's that.
I'll put it on the wrong pile.
Because the aristocrat is, if you're the only player to have an aristocrat on the ship, you gain 5. Otherwise, you lose 3.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's fine. Who do you want to...
Jesus!
What would you like to do? Would you like to kill mine or would you like to kill Dom's?
Yours, because I was going to pick yours first.
Okay.
Dom, you can take it back. Because I have apparently a backseat board gamer.
Thanks, Harry.
Fearing.
Defeating. Here's your merchant.
Thank you.
And then I get a barrel for my armor. My armor does not get his special ability of having the bonus of hook or a saber. That's okay. All right, that brings us to the final round of this day. I'm going to be choosing this one. Duke.
Hibbity-gib.
Yibbity-dib.
Hibbity-gib.
Okay, hon. You need more chocolate.
Never mind.
Okay.
Yes, 100% I do, but I really don't.
Oh, it's not
Well, you don't have any.
for me.
Awesome. Any particular reason for the silent Macarena with T-Rex arms? You okay, hun? Do you need some help, Laura?
Yeah.
We're going to de-stress you when we go down to Cheltenham on Sunday.
No, it's only going to make me more stressed, so we're going to have a great time.
Yay, wedding.
Yay!
What's the betting that they're going to be, our venue's going to be there as well?
There might be.
That might be
Very
interesting.
possibly.
That'd be interesting. Go and say hello. Like, can we have food?
Can we have some food, please? Thank you.
There'll be 3 samples of cake. I hope so.
Oh, yeah, there was 3 samples of cake at the one that we went to, so there definitely will be.
Did you eat that cake that was in the bag?
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Sad.
Which bag?
The goodie bag that you brought home.
Yes.
Okay. Sad.
My cake.
I'm getting food.
Okay.
What have come to wedding fairs with
I'm
me?
coming with you to one.
Jeebus.
I wasn't invited.
You were.
I was not. Not for this one.
You were busy.
I was.
You were board gaming.
Yeah, it
What
was.
would you rather do? Play board games or come to a wedding fair for one small mouthful of cake?
You had me up until you said cake.
I mean, surely he'd rather send you to the thing and have you bring him back cake.
Yes, but then because I did the effort, I will eat the cake.
And even if she doesn't do the effort, she will eat the cake.
I get hungry and he knows how to feed me.
Very often the solution in this house is, do you need a biscuit?
Yeah.
All right, everyone ready to flip it over this biscuit?
Flip, flip, flip,
3, 2, 1, flip. Laura's got the scouts. Dom has the merchant. So Laura.
Oh, damn you both.
No.
It doesn't matter. I can't beat either of you.
Really?
Yeah. I don't have anything higher than 28.
Ah.
So pick whichever one you think will be least useful for the next round.
That is true. Chris's.
In which case, well, I'm the most left, so I might as well. Let's just get rid of the scout and let's go for the beggar.
Sure, why not?
Which means you owe me 2 coins, but you do gain a reputation.
Yay, reputation. Yay, reputation.
I get 2 coins.
Yes.
Mm.
I mean, I had 2 up here, but that's okay.
Oh, that's great.
Yep.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Dom, your daytime power. Discard 1, 2, or 3 identical loot tokens.
Yes, I'd rather not discard any, to be honest, but as I have to, I will discard my amulet and gain a doubloon.
Doubloon gained. And I gain 1 doubloon for each of my loot tokens. I have 4 loot tokens, so I gain 4 doubloons. Yay. Hada. Is it worth the risk of the 6 that I'm about to lose? Maybe not. But we'll see what happens. So I'm going to take the quartermaster.
He's disappeared.
I put him into my play area by mistake.
Yeah.
I'll take the quartermaster back and I will take the treasure chest. Dom, what would you like?
My merchant is going to take the sword and stab Laura's aristocrat.
Yeah.
All right, coming.
Yeah.
Go to the grave, aristocrats.
You picked yourself a nice amulet.
Yeah, which does me nothing.
Oh yes, because you're right at the.
Yeah, hence why I put the scout out, hoping that I'd be able to dictate that I went first. But y'all had people above 30.
Sorry. All right. Now we come to the nighttime powers. There are no nighttime powers in play because there are no relics, and my armorer has been useless. So we now come to the night, the anchors. First of all, my Quartermaster activates and I lose 6 doubloons. Ouch. How sad.
Very.
However, for me, I'm the only player to have an aristocrat in their ships. I gain 5 doubloons.
You do.
Ah, murder. It's so profitable.
Chest. If you have 4, you gain. If you have a chest, you gain 4 plus 1 for each of your map tokens. So I gain 6 back. So I really didn't need to give up that 6, but that's okay.
And I gain 5.
So you do. Ah, sorry. Grab the board again. Next, the barrels. Anyone who has a barrel gains 2 doubloons. I have a barrel. 2 doubloons. Amulet. Anyone who has an amulet gains 1 for each reputation to the right of yours. I have 3 to the right of me, so I gain another 3. Laura, you have no 1 to the right of you, I'm afraid. And then the maps. If you have more map tokens than any opponent, gain 8 and discard your maps. Otherwise, keep your map tokens for the next voyage. Now, there's an interesting clarification here. If you have more map tokens than any opponent, that kind of suggests, Dom, that you will also gain that bonus. Because you have more than Laura.
Yes, there's not any other opponent.
No, it's not then all other opponents.
So clarification.
Yeah, that's not how I initially read it, but I think that makes sense.
It wouldn't-
Let's have a look. Let's see if
My question was whether you would get 16 because you've got 2 maps. So does that happen twice for you, Luke?
Ooh, if you have more map tokens than any other opponent, gain 8 and discard your maps. Otherwise, keep your map tokens for the next voyage.
Because the chest and the amulet and the barrel, they all trigger for each
Yeah.
token. So I don't see why it wouldn't be the same for the map.
We can play it that way if we think that's how it's supposed to be interpreted.
Well, I don't know, but that seems to make sense.
Let's see. Are you Googling?
Yeah.
It does not specify.
The single most.
So,
Does more map tokens than any other opponent on the stormy side of the map tile mean that you have to have the single most map tiles or just more map tokens than at least one other player? The single most. It means that you have to have the single most map tiles.
okay, so okay, does that come from James Stegmaier?
No,
Oh.
it's just come from
Someone.
the thing.
Okay. Well,
That makes sense.
with that interpretation, then Dom doesn't get anything, but I get 8. So the net gain is still.
But then what's the other one?
Which one?
What's the thing that it says you discard?
The barrel.
No, the one where it says you do it twice.
Yeah. In the rules, it says activate all anchor abilities on loot tokens and characters on your ship in any order. So I think that suggests for each token in the ability activates.
Which tokens?
All of them. All of these powers, in particular the maps.
So Luke has 2 map tokens.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So does he gain 8 doubloons twice for having 2 map tokens? I think he does. Because if you had 2 chests, if you had activate twice.
Map tile rewards.
The storm side of the board, someone who has more maps than any one player gets the doubloons, was only the player that has more doubloons than all other opponents. That's a badly worded question. That doesn't help. The person who has the most maps. If it's a tie, everyone keeps them, no one gets the reward. Let's have a look.
I don't know. Well, is there? I don't know.
Let's see.
Are all the I don't know.
I think for the sake of speed, it's probably.
Hang on, I think I'm just seeing an answer for at least someone may asking a relevant question.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, what? I'm sure that said something.
What have you got? Oh, here we go. So, reading this, someone says, go by the stormy side of the map token board. Does more map tokens than any opponent mean you just have the single most map tiles? It doesn't mean the map tokens of at least one of the player. It means you need to have the single most map tiles, Jamie Stegmeyer's response as the publisher. So I think the interpretation of that, based on the fact that the other side of the map token is based on groups, I think it only activates once. So I think I only get 8, but I discard.
Fair enough.
I think that's the interpretation.
Yeah, otherwise I think that would be a bit OP.
It's pretty powerful. So,
Okay, then.
Dom, you keep your map token for next round.
Yes, and we can be consistent with that for the next round.
Yes. Okay.
Groovy.
Sorry for the delay there, everyone.
Right.
Right.
Now to count up my doubloons and see how I did in that round.
Yes. I got 27. Nice. So just leave them on next to it and I'll sort them out for you if you like.
Ooh, 27 points, that's nice.
I also got 27. Right, I've already taken my doubloons for the next round whilst I set up.
Yeah. I should probably have kept some doubloons for this round rather than just throwing them all back on the.
Yeah, that's okay. Oh boy.
Oh yes, and I'd better put my dudes away and get out 6 more.
Yes, please. Final voyage. Holy moly, there's a lot of relics. And all our characters shall die. Yeah. Some of you may die. That is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Oh. I am no longer felon. What do we got today, Dom?
We have number 8, the barkeep.
And her friend number 9, the gambler. Stowaway. We also have
number 10, the explorer.
They're named Dora.
No, but there may be an Angora.
Fair enough.
And then 29, the infantry, who look very evil.
Yeah, they're definitely lawful good.
33 for the gambler.
Mm-hmm.
And 35 for the collector.
Very nice. The rest we no longer need to worry about.
Have you got your characters, Laura, or do you need me to?
Yeah, I've got them, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got some interesting abilities here. The collector, at the end of it, if you have 2, 3, 4, or 5 plus different loot types, you gain different numbers of doubloons. Barkeep will gain you a doubloon each night. It will gain an additional barrel, free barrel that you have. The stowaway gains a random loot token from the bag. If it has a duck ability, resolve it immediately, then discard the stowaway. That can be useful. The infantry, if it is the right mode character on the island, you gain 5 doubloons. The gambler, lose 1 for each of your loot tokens and gain 6 at the end. And the explorer, if you gain a map, gain 2 reputation. 1 of your map tokens counts as 2 map tokens. Ooh, that could be interesting. All right, I have chosen my character. Also, hi.
Hi.
Excuse me.
You are excused. For now.
That might be a good plan.
This is the last round.
This is the last voyage, yes.
Or that might be a good plan.
So just for the sake of scores on the doors at the moment, I have 44, Laura has 38, Dom has 51. We must destroy him. Destroy, destroy, destroy.
Do I feel like that is a good plan?
To destroy you? Well, I thought so.
No, that is a suboptimal plan. Let's go with that plan.
Destroy.
Hopefully this plan won't result in my destruction. Yet.
Can't guarantee it. Yes. Are we all chosen?
No.
No? Okay. Honky.
No. Oh, goodness me.
AP?
Yeah.
Well, whilst you're thinking about things, you could be smelling the bard's sonnet, a scandalous dreamlike liaison of incenses and precious wood to set pulses racing. Available at Gate Tea.
Okay, fixed.
All picked? Cool.
Mhm.
All right, let's flip it over. 3, 2, 1, flip. The gambler, and the scout.
Oh boy.
Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to get the last pick, and whoever I pick is probably going to...
No, because, well, you get to move things around, because the scout allows you to...
Oh, yes, I do.
You
So I could get first pick.
can get first pick. Or you can get last pick.
Well, only if you have an higher number.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, actually, I think that's a good
I
plan.
think he does. Certainly got at least the collector.
Yes, I will swap to the collector. So, bye-bye, scout. Hello, collector.
So I am now picking last. Gambler, lose 1 for each of your loot tokens. I have no loot tokens. Laura.
Same.
Nice.
No
Collector
time
is...
powers.
Right, so collector gets to pick first. What are you taking, no?
Map.
Oh, of course.
Would you like the hook or would you like the cursed relic?
The relic, please.
Okay, so I get the hook. Bye, gambler. Womp womp.
Must
Right,
have been
on.
dead man's hook hand.
Bong. Right, next day we go, players.
Hmm.
Hmm. Right.
That might be worth a punt. I know that. Yes, now we know.
If you don't know, now you know. No.
I think that's a plan.
Yeah, that's my plan for today.
Oh, have you fixed already, Laura?
Yes. I know, right?
3, 2, 1, reveal. Well, the barkeeps are going first. Dom, your barkeep is less reputable than Laura's, so no daytime powers for the two of you, and no daytime powers for me. So I get to pick first. I will take this lovely saber, and I will stab Laura's gambler.
Wow. We're going to stab his collector.
Ooh, that's a good point, actually. Dom does stand to gain more from it. Sure, Dom, your collector is
Yeah.
stabbed.
I like
Are
to
you
back-
sure you don't want to stab Laura's gambler, as you appear to be quite easily suggestible?
Yeah. Mine.
Yeah, but I have to share a bed with Laura. I get to share one with you, Dom, but I have to share one with Laura.
I mean, you don't have to. That has moved out. There's a spare one.
There is a spare, but it is far less comfortable, and I paid for that one, so I'm going to sleep in that one.
I got a barrel.
Yo ho, yo ho.
Okay, and apparently my barkeep is foolish enough to accept cursed relics
As a tip.
as payment.
Yeah. On the plus side, you're not going to lose anything because your cursed relic will balance out with your barmaid's tip.
Yes.
Get one.
Laura gains un
Yay.
money. All right, next options, please. Go with. Now, do I?
Oh no, I've got a relic, so I actually lose one. So my barmaid and my relic kind of cancel each other out.
Did you lose one in the last dusk phase?
No, I didn't.
Thank you. You would lose one now, please. Who knows?
That is likely to
Bad things happen.
be counterproductive.
Okay. Go home, go home. I don't know why.
That could be a good plan.
Okay,
Let's try that plan.
do this. It's kind of cool. I can't think of it. It's all soil. We are nearly there.
Yes, I've been not going to consider it as undermining our game tea tie-in, but speaking of fragrances, which you were during the last pause,
Yes.
I found some incense sticks that seem to have sort of various fantasy themed names, you know, like with wizard spell or werewolf bite, and one called Goblin Lair, which I put on last night, and it smelled better than you would imagine a goblin's lair would.
Well, we shall have to try them out sometime. Once we've used all of our games candles.
So never, because You keep forgetting to light them.
We do keep forgetting to light them.
We do.
All right. Let us reveal our choices. Flip. The barkeep, the necromancer, and the gambler. Barkeep does nothing. Necromancer. So, Laura.
A necromancer and a gambler walk into a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the necromancer can discard a relic token from a ship. If you do, return a character from the graveyard to your ship. Which character are you reviving? Or had you only gone as far as get rid of the relic?
I thought of I don't know. I don't know which is going to be more helpful. I think I'm going to go with the aristocrat.
Interesting. Very nice. And Dom, your gambler, you will lose 3 doubloons.
Yeah.
But you get the first pick of the loot. Would you like the barrel or one of these 2 lovely cursed relics?
I think I'll be taking a barrel, thank you.
Cursed relic for me and Laura it is then.
Yeah.
Here you go. Well, end of the turn, we each gain a doubloon for our barkeep, and then we lose 1 for our cursed relic.
Oh, so just keeps everything.
Pretty much, yeah. Status quo. Right, I've chosen my character for this next round. Plans are coming together. Possibly. They could be terrible. I have been known to be wrong on occasion when it comes to playing a board game. Hmm. Three journeys left, or 3 days left on this journey. Okay.
No, hold on. I don't know. I don't know if this is worth it, but no, I'm going to do it.
Go for it.
I'm gonna
Right.
go some absolute.
Chaos, 3, 2, 1, blip. Necromancer, Watchman, Infantry.
Damn it.
Interesting.
So, my Necromancer, discard a relic token from my ship, and if I do, return a character. So I'm going to get rid of my cursed relic, and I will be bringing back. I'm just going to take them all because I don't know how far down he is. I think he'll be in the top. Actually, he should be in the top 5. Yep, I will take back the blacksmith,
The armourer.
the armor, even. Yeah, it's same difference. But yes, the armor. So each night I gain a doubloon for each saber and hook token in my ship,
Nice.
which I think kind of works out well for me at the moment. Laura, you may switch a loot token from the current day with one for the next day, if possible. And Dom, as you are the infantryman to the rightmost, you gain 5 doubloons.
Yes. And hang on. Is this a bat? Am I Batman?
Yes.
Yes.
No, you know, it's like a fishy person.
Yeah, it's more like a troglodyte almost.
It's more like a fishy person.
Yeah.
Like a Lost City of Atlantis person.
I guess. Atlantean, that's the word I was looking for, but the troglodyte came in as the sort of D&D fish people. You have first choice of the stuff, Dom. What would you like?
I'll have another barrel, please.
Laura?
Was there a barrel?
How dare you leave me with cursed relics, my necromancer?
Yep.
Well, how sad. Alright, everyone with a barkeep gains a doubloon, everyone with a relic loses one.
Yay.
Yeah,
Cool,
so
that was
nothing at all for me.
that went well. Alright. Let's go with
Oh, did you gain your armor doubloons?
I did not get my armor doubloons, thank you. Aha. Let's look at you. Have fun with you. Oops, you weren't supposed to get face up. I am decided. Shoop.
Right.
There's a lot of subtle choices that are made in this game. Some not so subtle, like stabbing. 3, 2, 1, reveal. The stowaway. Alright, so the stowaway, the armor, and the infantry. So the stowaway, I get a random loot token from the bag. If it has a hook dust ability, it activates. A treasure map! And then I discard the stowaway. So he goes away. Dom, your armorer does
I have
nothing.
no daytime ability.
Laura, you gain 5 doubloons.
Yay.
Yay for you. And first choice, would you like the map, the barrel, or the hook?
Map's kind of pointless now.
Well, there's a way to make them less pointless. But I will not backseat. Okay. Dom, what would you like?
Yeah, I think I need to take the map just to ensure I get those sweet 8 doubloons.
Okay, and then our final choice of the game.
Nighttime.
Oh yes, nighttime powers. Gain any doubloons that you need to and discard them as necessary. So barkeep and relic combo does bad things. And armor, I get 2.
Right.
Dom, I believe you get anything for your armor?
No, I have no sabers or hooks in my ship at present.
Okay. And you both have
And my
a relic.
barkeep is cancelled out with a relic, yes.
Yes. Oh, your barkeeps are going to be quite beneficial at the end of the game, given how much rum you have. Right, I have chosen my final shipmate. Arg. I don't think I'm winning this one.
Well, I'm not optimistic about this final turn, but we shall see.
Right, everyone, 3, 2, 1, flip. Ooh, you hate to see it. Gosh darn you, Laura. Necromancer Dom, you may discard a relic to bring a character back from the grave.
Yep. I'm not sure who's in my grave, so I shall be having a look through those for the next minute or two.
All right. We'll let you decide that as it sort of happens, I guess. Laura, nothing else happens because I am not the right most of the infantry. And right, so I guess what would you like to take? Chest, barrel, amulet.
On the chest.
I figured. I'll take barrel. Ooh, actually.
It's not your card.
It's
It's
not.
mine.
Now, hang on. This is the question. I take.
Yes, you will do quite nicely. I've got the collector back to my ship.
Okay. I will.
Pardon me.
Weirdly, I will get more if I take the amulet than if I take the barrel. And I think it nets out better as well. Because if I take the amulet, I get 1 for each reputation token to the right of mine, which is 3 currently. If I took the barrel, it would be worth 2, or I could gain 2 reputation, which is kind of irrelevant at the moment. Whereas if Dom took the amulet, he would gain 5. So that works out better than me. Better for me, at least, at this exact moment.
Okay, and I shall take my necromancer.
Hey. Rah, 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 rah. Anyway, all right, that brings us to our final nighttime phase. So I gain an additional 2 doubloons from my...
I gain a doubloon from my barkeep. They're no longer can't stop by the cursed relic.
Yay! I get it from my armor. All right, so now we come to our final scores. So let's see what we get with our anchor powers. So let's start with what we have on here. So chest, who has a chest?
Me.
You gain 4. Barrels, gain 2 doubloons per barrel.
6 doubloons.
Also 6 doubloons for Nora.
Yeah.
I'd rather have 99 red doubloons.
And with your barkeep, you gain an additional 1 for each of your barrel tokens. So an additional 3 for Laura, 3 for Dom.
I think it's easier to put it straight into our chests. Yeah.
Maybe. Amulet. Gain 1 for each reputation to the right of yours if you have an amulet, which I am the only one that does. So I gain 3 doubloons for that. Ta-da. And then map. Dom, you gain 8 points for your map.
8 doubloons, yes.
8 doubloons. Then we have our various anchor powers. My
barkeep.
We've done barkeep. So collector. I have 5 different types, so I gain 10 doubloons.
I have 2 different types, so I gain 1 doubloon.
I have 3, so I gain 3.
Alrighty, so now let's add on our scores.
I also
I have the gambler.
have the gambler,
Yes, you're
so
right,
I
sorry.
gain 6 doubloons for the gambler.
6 doubloons for the gambler for both of you. And Laura, you have the aristocrat.
Yeah.
You're the only one who does so you gain another 5.
Okay.
And that, I think, is everything. Okay. What's those done? All right, I have my final score.
So do I.
Yeah.
All right, final scores, everyone. I have 73.
78.
89.
Nice.
Ooh, nice. That is simultaneously your best score, Dom, and my best score from a previous game. So nicely done.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Dom.
You
You
can
are
call
the
me
winner.
captain now, because I'm the best pirate.
Whee!
Arr, I think we need to have a mutiny.
Stab.
Oh, but why?
You suggested a mutiny, and that's
Well-
bad for morale.
Well done, first mate Laura. You've been promoted for that.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't hear you. Captain. Anyway, that is our game for today. Thank you very much, everyone, for hanging around and seeing how we've done here. Congratulations, Dom, on getting yourself sorted out there. Getting yourself some all that nice booty.
Bird.
I really just need to put this as a command because we do this every single time.
Yeah, every time.
But Loserpalooza are playing a game now. They're playing a game about coffee breaks called Tika, by the things. Or is that Fika? That is Fika.
Celebrate with rum.
Chicken tikka.
No, it is Fika. Yeah, oh, Dom has run. Excellent.
Chicken. Oh, nice.
No, they are playing a game of Fika, which is about the Swedish concept of tea and of a coffee break with some cake.
That sounds like my sort of idea.
Yeah.
So we're going to go raid off into there whilst Laura loads up the Nintendo Direct, so she can hope to get some news.
I really need to go to the toilet before I watch it as well. So
We're going to do that. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. We will see you next time. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you next week. So take care. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.